Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. I have gotten quite a few comments on my last video in regards to BioTe, the pellet regimen. I call it my Series Z Hormonal Harmony BioTe Follow and Holy, my personal experience. I am due for my 4th pellet. I last got my pellet on April the 27th. It's now July 23rd, right? So I'm definitely due. I'm coming up on my 3-month marker. I wanted to make sure I waited as long as I possibly can, just because my last pellet I did overlap 2 weeks. It was just how the scheduling happened, but I wanted the pellet to completely run its full course, in a sense where I waited the full 3 months to get my 4th pellet. Now, this time on this video, I am going to be talking about some very intimate and vulnerable topics that usually the practitioner and the patient have behind closed doors. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my more personal side effects. This video is primarily solely for women, so I can only share my side effects and the very vulnerable, intimate details of my BioTe experience. So hold for 1 second. So what were some of my side effects that I felt very early on? In my first pellet, the very first thing that I could really feel was arousal. Your vagina, your lady parts, will definitely become more sensitive in a way. They become larger, swollen, if you will, because there is just more blood flow going through that area. So don't be alarmed if you do feel a little bit excited in the middle of the day. Does happen, have heard it from other women. I personally experienced that. It was just the flush or the influx of testosterone in my body, and that was the first time I'd ever felt something like that. And really what it made me feel like was like a teenager all over again, in a sense, Then, after that period of the arousal and increased libido, it does tend to mellow out for a little bit, and it will get very even and balanced. So you don't feel like that all the time. That was the very first thing that I experienced, where I was like, oh my gosh, holy moly, I haven't ever experienced something like that in that intensity just by sitting in a chair. So just be aware that you may experience some arousal, increased libido with the pellets, and primarily the arousal, the increased arousal, because it's just like I said, your body getting used to the testosterone. It's not used to having that kind of hormone flowing through your body and through your bloodstream. So be aware that that is one of the side effects. Second thing, along with the increased arousal, you may get some increased lubrication as well, some in your vagina. Some women may be taken back by this because it's something they haven't had for quite some time. So just to give you a heads up, it may be something that you also experience. Hopefully it's something that you're looking for. Maybe it's something that you went in for the pellets for in the first place, saying, listen, my lady parts are all dried out, she needs some help, and the testosterone were able to do it for you. So that was the second side effect that I also experienced. Symptom number 3 that you may experience. So remember how I told you about the whole arousal thing and the increased libido? You will definitely see that your lady parts, your vagina, the muscles, the clitoris, everything, the whole kit and caboodle will get enlarged, in a sense. It'll get a little puffier, a little denser, if you will, depending on your vagina structure. I mean, that's not for everybody, but I would definitely say that it is a common topic that we talk about amongst ladies that do testosterone. And yeah, definitely think about it. You got lots of muscles down there. You do some Kegels and you continue to do your testosterone therapy, obviously those muscles will get a little bit stronger and just feel a little bit different to your significant other. All right, guys, so you guys got to see what my 3 intimate, most vulnerable symptoms, side effects, whatever you want to call it, that I felt during my first pellet. My next video is going to be, you guys are going to come along with me while I get my 4th pellet. So I'm going to be introducing you guys to the staff of where I work and get my pellets. Some of the people you meet are going to be very clinical, very informative, and some people are just going to be pretty awesome. I love where I work and the people that I work with, and I get to see them really help a lot of people every single day, make them feel really good about themselves. So I like to surround myself around people like that. So, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye. Bye, ladies.